Hey, 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 good morning, all. For those of you that are new here, let me know that you are new here and that if you're tuning in for your first time, let me know that you are new here. Don't be like that. Say something in the chat. Don't be like that. Say something in the chat. Okay. If you're catching this on replay, let me know that you're catching this on replay. All right, cool. So for those of you that are new here, because we've had an influx of growth recently, and so I want, if it's not apparent, I want to make it apparent who we are, what we talk about. I talk about all things workforce management, improving employee experience via the vehicle of workforce management, workforce engagement management, workforce optimization, because y'all already know, don't get me on a rant. Well, if you don't know, I go on a rant or a tangent about the differences between workforce management, workforce engagement management, and workforce optimization. Nevertheless, conversation for another time. I want to welcome you here to the page, my page. And again, I talk about all things improving employee experience. People ask me all the time, Juanita, why are you so passionate about workforce management? And I'm passionate about workforce management because it has a direct impact on employee experience, and employee experience has a direct impact on customer experience. Many times organizations are thriving to have amazing customer experience or excel in the area or the realm of customer experience, but their employee experience is subpar. And this is a challenge because you heard me talk about this, or again, if you're new here, you haven't heard me talk about this, but I'm always saying, when was the last time that you walked into an establishment, you had a need, and the person was not skilled, they weren't empowered, they didn't have the authority to do something about your need, and they were disengaged, and you walked out of that establishment and you said, oh my God, that was such an amazing experience. You didn't. Right. And so if we want to push our customer experiences and propel our customer experiences to the next level, then we must begin to focus on employee experience. And so I am a lover of workforce management because workforce management, the discipline, the function, I'm not talking about the solutions, the function of workforce management as a byproduct of doing that well, it directly impacts employee experience. It directly impacts customer experience and business outcomes. And so super passionate about talking about that here. Zig Ziglar, for those of you that are watching that have heard me speak before, know that I have a thing for Zig Ziglar. And he talks about how build people and people will build the business. And again, that goes back to people. When we put a focus on people, I think we've gotten so far away from focusing on people in our attempt to automate, leverage all the technologies, automate things, leverage AI, leverage artificial intelligence. And again, if you know me, you know that I am a lover of technology. I host a show, Demos on Demand, that is literally focused on discovering new technologies in the contact center space. So I love technology. But I think that we've gotten so far removed from focusing on the thing that really matters, which are people, right? We leverage technology to alleviate, assist, and automate our day-to-day work, not to necessarily annihilate people. And so if we focus on, if our goal as organizations is to focus on customer experience, is to focus on employee experience, we must focus on the human experience. You hear me say this all the time. We're so engulfed in talking about CX, 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 EX, 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 that we're forgetting that the core of that is a human experience, whether you're on the customer side, whether you're on the company side, the service side of that equation. We're dealing with people, and people have needs. And if you can meet those basic needs, human needs, then I believe that you will thrive as an organization. People will thrive and the organization will thrive because people are thriving. So again, if you are new here, I wanted to just take a quick moment to hop on, welcome you, have you engage. Okay. I do a lot of polls. I'm a very curious individual. So I'm always asking questions, engage with the polls. We have a newsletter that we're always sending out with tips and, my leadership thoughts or thought leadership, things that I'm thinking about for the month. You can subscribe to that at thewfmpeople.com. If you want to make sure that you get that subscription to all the different thoughts that I have around employee experience. I have an influx of HR leaders that are following the page now. So again, if you're focusing on people, talent acquisition, talent development, those types of things, talent engagement. How do we keep our employees engaged? These are things that I absolutely love talking about. And I welcome you to take part in that conversation. So that is all. That's all that I wanted to share with you all this morning. What else should I tell you? I'm speaking at Enterprise Connect. So if you're going to be at Enterprise Connect in March, make sure that you are, I'll put the link somewhere below, but make sure that you're registered for that. I'll be talking about trends in WEM, workforce engagement management, WEM, some of the latest trends and things that are driving employee engagement. Also, tomorrow, if you're not registered, I'll put the link for that as well. I will be speaking with the amazing Amy Roberge over at Zoom about AI in workforce engagement management, what you're missing, what's coming, what you need to know about. Again, I talk a lot about employee experience. My specific lane of genius is workforce management. However, I've taken workforce management to understand that at the core of what we're doing in workforce management is ensuring we have the right people at the right place at the right time with the right skill. This is all around people and or resources if we're leveraging AI, but I like to go on the side of people. And so if we're going to focus on people, we have to focus on the engagement and the skilling and equipping, empowering of those people. So that's my soapbox. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was so great having you here with me again. If you're catching this on replay and I said something that was insightful to you, let me know. Okay. Don't just have me out here talking. All right. Until next time, y'all be great and let's make impact. See y'all soon. Bye.